Hey Simmers! Welcome to Make 2. This is a tutorial to explain how life dreams and life orbs work in The Sims FreePlay. Life dreams and life orbs enter the game after you complete the life dreams and legacies quest. This is the last required quest in the game, and it becomes available at level 26 after you complete all the other required quests that come before it. We've got a separate video on our channel which is just a straight walkthrough of the life dreams and legacies quest. So if you haven't done that quest yet, you can watch that video so you know what to expect. We've got a link to it in the video description below. The reason we're doing this second video is to hopefully provide a helpful and clear explanation of some of the changes in the game after the Life Dreams and Legacies quest, because there's a lot of stuff to consider and it can get a little bit complicated. The first major change is that your Sims will begin aging automatically until they die. They will start aging automatically as soon as you start the Life Dreams quest, whether you complete the quest or not. And the Life Dreams quest starts automatically as soon as you finish the In Stitches quest, which comes before it, so basically everyone who plays the game long enough will have to deal with these changes. So currently there are 6 age stages in the game: baby, toddler, preteen, teen, adult, and senior. Once you start the Life Dreams quest, your Sims will start automatically aging through all of these stages, depending on how much activity you have them doing. If you leave your Sims idle and inactive, they will not age, but the drawback to this is that your Sims won't be earning simoleons, lifestyle points, or experience points, and also their green bars will run down faster. This green circle around a Sim's picture gets added to the game once you start the Life Dreams and Legacies quest, and it shows how far along the Sim has aged in the stage they're currently in. Later in this video, we'll show you 2 other ways to pause or stop your Sims from automatically aging, in case you want to keep them at a particular age. The second important change to the game is the system of personalities, life dreams, and life orbs. So what are these things, and why do we care about them? Let's start with the last one first, life orbs. You can use life orbs to pause or stop your Sims from automatically aging. Again, we'll show how to do that later in the video. You also need life orbs to build a lot of different community places in your Sim town. At the time of recording this video, these community places are the beach, the arcade, the pet park, and the carnival. You'll also need life orbs to unlock more areas inside those places. You can actually pay for the community places with lifestyle points instead of orbs, but it'll be a lot of lifestyle points, like we're talking hundreds of LPs. So as you can see, life orbs are pretty important. And how do you get life orbs? By completing life dreams. A life dream is a particular task that your Sim must do which is tied to their personality. Once you start the Life Dreams and Legacy quests, personality types will be added to the game. At the time of this video, there are currently 4 personality types in the game: sporty, geeky, entertainer, and animal lover. The community places mentioned before are tied to these 4 personalities, and the life orbs you need to buy these community places are also tied to these 4 personalities. When you create a Sim, whether they're born as a baby or you're creating them from scratch, you have the opportunity to give the Sim one of the 4 personalities. Please note, though, that you won't be able to change your Sim's personality later without spending LPs or going through a complicated step with life orbs, so make sure you choose the personality you really want. If you don't give the Sim a personality right then, you can give them a personality later. Have the Sim browse through a wardrobe or dresser, then tap the Personalities tab. Once your Sim has chosen a personality, you can then choose a life dream for them. If you're working with a baby Sim, the game will allow you to age the baby up to a toddler for free, and at that point, you can choose a life dream for them. If you don't want to choose a personality for your baby Sim for whatever reason, aging them up to a toddler will require 2 lifestyle points. You could also use a birthday cake if you have one to spare, but those cost 5 lifestyle points and take 24 hours to bake. There are different life dream tasks for each personality and also for each of the age stages starting with toddler. Each life dream task will take a different amount of time and will give you a different percentage of progress toward getting a life orb. Usually your Sim will do a given life dream task multiple times before they either get a life orb or have to age up. At the beginning of each age stage, the game will give you 3 random choices of what life dream that Sim can have for that age. There are more than just these 3 possible choices, however, so you don't have to give your Sim a life dream right then. If you don't like any of the 3 life dream choices offered, you can get another random selection by tapping Not Now, and then going back to the Life Dreams tab and tapping the Choose a Life Dream button. A new random 3 choices will then show up. Before choosing a life dream, you should check to see how long each of the 3 possible tasks will take so that you can choose which one fits your personal game playing schedule. To find out how long each life dream task will take, we highly recommend the Girl Who Games website, like we usually do for anything in Sims FreePlay. She's done a great job of listing all the different possible life dream tasks for each of the personalities and ages. The official Sims FreePlay website also has a frequently asked questions page about life dreams and life orbs, which we've also linked in the video description. When you're ready to choose, tap on the life dream you want, then tap OK. When you have your sim selected and you tap on the necessary item to work on their life dream, you'll see the life dream show up as one of the possible actions for that item. For instance, if you have a life dream to debunk the theory of relativity while drinking tea, it will show up when you have your sim tap on a teapot. The life dream action will also have this special picture. If an action does not have that picture, it will not give you progress toward getting a life orb. Only life dream actions will help you get orbs. The life orbs you get will have the same personality as the sim. Those life orbs can then be used to buy the community place with the same personality. For instance, the beach takes only sporty life orbs, the arcade takes only geek life orbs, the pet paradise takes only animal lover life orbs, and the carnival takes only entertainer life orbs. Okay, so that's the basics on how to make progress towards life orbs, but there are also different levels of orb. 4 in fact, starting with bronze, then silver, then gold, then platinum. A single sim can potentially achieve multiple orb levels in their lifetime, but most sims won't be able to get all the way up to platinum by themselves. This is where the Legacies part of the Life Dreams and Legacies quest comes in. As your sim works on their life dreams, they will also be aging, because remember, any activity your sims do will make them age automatically. If the time comes for the sim to move to the next age, they will keep whatever orb level they have at that time. Then, the sim must choose a new life dream for their new age, and do the new task to continue working towards the next orb level. When your sim gets to the end of the senior age stage, it will be time for them to die. Whatever orb they have at that point can then be given to another sim. The new sim can then continue the progress toward getting the next level of orb. Orbs can only be collected or given to another sim when the original sim who has the orb dies. If a sim who has a life orb is simply removed from town, that life orb is gone forever. Here's how to give an orb to another sim. Remember, each orb is tied to a personality type. So if you give an animal lover orb to a sim, they will then take that personality type and they will need to complete life dreams for animal lovers from then on. You also have a choice to not give the orb to another sim. You can instead keep the orb in your inventory, or you can sell the orb for simoleons. You can do this by going into build mode and then tapping on the orb. The amount of simoleons you get for an orb will be more if the orb level is higher. On the other hand, if you want to unlock the community places, keeping the orbs in your inventory until you have enough is a good idea. We'll be making a separate video later which shows all of these areas in more detail. So now let's talk about how to use life orbs to keep your sims from aging and dying. Once your sim reaches the end of an age stage, the game will pop up a notification which gives you a choice to either let the sim age up for free, or spend some lifestyle points to keep them at their current age. It will cost a different number of LPs depending on what age your sim is at. As of the time of this recording, it's not possible to make a sim younger. You can only reset them back to the beginning of their current age. For instance, an adult can only stay an adult and cannot be rewound back to a teen. You can also use life orbs to pause or stop a sim from the automatic aging. Each orb level will pause a sim's aging for a different number of days, with bronze pausing for a shorter time, and silver and gold pausing for longer times. A platinum level life orb will stop your sim from aging completely, forever. It also means the sim will never die. So here's how to do that. Go to the Age tab with the hourglass picture, choose the sim you want to stop aging, press the pause button, then select the option to give the sim a platinum orb. As you can see, the green circle around the sim's picture has now turned gray, and it will no longer move. Once you have used a Platinum Life Orb to stop the sim from automatically aging, you cannot get the orb back. If you restart the sim's aging, the Platinum Orb you used on them is lost forever. If you want to hurry a sim's aging so you can get the orb from them sooner, or because you just want the sim to be older, there is a way to age up for free. First, you need to fulfill the sim's life dream for their current age. This means the sim has done the life dream task so many times that they have made the maximum progress allowed towards an orb at that age. Then, the game will give you the option to age the sim up for free. Otherwise, you'll need to pay a few LPs to age the sim to the next stage, or use birthday cakes as mentioned before. So that is our tutorial for life dreams and life orbs. We hope this has been helpful for you. Please let us know in the comments what you think. And if you're new to our channel, please feel free to subscribe because we have plenty more Sims FreePlay videos on the way. Thanks for watching.